Hello YouTube, how's it going? It's Professional here today. So today we are reviewing the Avenger, which is the Mobile Operations Center of the Doomsday DLC. So let's buy the Mobile Operations Center. It costs $3,450,000, but that's before any upgrades. Let's make the coloring orange on here. We'll put in a gun turret for $200,000. We'll put in the vehicle workshop. We'll get everything we possibly can with this thing. Weapons workshop. Okay, we're at 4,787,500. Okay, let's purchase it. Got all the upgrades. There we go. We wasted 4,787,000. So when you first purchase the Avenger, it will spawn in your facility. And strange about this is that the Avenger will fit in your facility, but no other helicopter can be brought down here except the Avenger. So you can have the EMS upgrades, the handling upgrades, same kinds. You can carry the bombs on most of the other planes. And you have some nice liveries for this. The description on the website says that this helicopter can carry 5 people, but in reality, it can carry a lot more than that. That's just counting the pilot, the co-pilot, and the 3 gunners. You can carry the pilot, the co-pilot, the 3 gunners, and you can carry as many people as you can fit in the back, inviting them. And it does have turrets on it, similar to the Mobile Operations Center on the top, bottom, and rear. So the Avenger has its own menu in the interaction menu, and in one of these main features here is you can engage autopilot, and no other helicopter has this kind of ability in the game. You engage autopilot when you're in hovering mode, and it just hovers there in place, does not move, and then you can free to explore the cargo hold while you're doing so there. And in the cargo hold, if you carry all the upgrades, you can have a weapons workshop, the same thing as in your Mobile Operations Center. There is no difference except there's the new weapons that you can customize with this update, but you can still do that in the Mobile Operations Center. So if you want to upgrade any weapons, buy weapons for these special Mark II weapons, you can do that in here, and I find it a lot easier to spawn these and go to them instead of going straight to the Mobile Operations Center. And the next thing over here is we have the 3 gun turrets. You can sit down here. There's 3 places that people can sit and they can use them. Let's test out these gun turrets. Let's see exactly what they can do. And these gun turrets, they're the exact same ones that are located in the Mobile Operations Center. And these turrets, they have insane range. These shots aren't fast, so you are going to have to aim where the target is going, not at the target if the target is moving, that is. These shots can go very, very far. They can go all the way down a runway in an airport. And what's very nice about this helicopter is that you can actually switch seats in this one. You couldn't do that in the Mobile Operations Center. So all you need to do is just hit a button and you will switch cameras. You don't have to go from seat to seat. So you can just hit a button and you'll just switch from turret to turret. This is extremely useful when you have targets on different angles of the helicopter and you want to get into a different gun really quickly. You can just switch with a single button and you'll be on that gun. But note, you will not be able to switch to a different gun if somebody is currently in it. Now, this is from my tips and tricks video, but I just wanted to show you guys the exact range on this gun to show you guys how powerful and how long range this gun is, because a lot of people take these guns for granted. They don't think they're special, but this gun is insane range. Look at where the SUV is, look at where the helicopter is. My friend manages to hit it from all the way down there, from all the way down the runway, and people with a homing launcher can't even lock onto you from that distance. So if you want to hit something at very far range with this helicopter, you can. Just put in autopilot, just go on the gun, and you don't have to worry about getting locked onto. Now here, for the rest of the tour, we have these seats that are on the sides, but they're nothing special, just for cosmetics to sit down. But here, down here, we have the wardrobe, which speaks for itself. You can just change your outfits. It's nice, though, because I can just get into this and I can just change my outfit whenever I want, though. So it's pretty cool here. And here, this is one thing that a lot of people missed here. It's the armory right here. It's actually a gun locker right here. I actually walked past this the first time I saw it. But you have a gun locker here, same kinds of options. Here you have an emergency exit. You'll just jump out of the helicopter while it's in flight. And here you can just go back to the cockpit whenever you want. If your friend is in the cockpit, you will be put in a co-pilot, but if it's on autopilot, you'll be automatically put in a pilot. And I have to tell you guys, there's this glitch where sometimes when you enter the cockpit, as you guys see right here, I've entered the cockpit, there's this glitch where you'll just actually fly out. So the game mistakes you for actually going out the emergency exit instead of entering the cockpit. So you'll just be flying out here. So there is a glitch right here. Hopefully Rockstar fixes that glitch. And what I love about this helicopter is that it can carry special vehicles, weaponized vehicles. You just bring it up to here. And I was actually surprised by this. I spawned a half-track, and I just wanted to see, will the half-track actually fit in this thing? Will I be able to put the half-track in? And I couldn't believe it, but the half-track actually went inside it. So you can carry special weaponized vehicles in this thing. And when you're in the Avenger with their special weaponized vehicles, you can customize them the same way that a mobile operations center would. And anytime you want, you can just drive the vehicle out. I drove it out when my friend was in midair just to see what would happen, and I flew out. So if you want to do some crazy stunts with these vehicles, I'm flying a half track in the air. You can very much do so with this. So want to store these vehicles, transport them across the map quickly, this is for you. But what's very disappointing, and this is probably the most disappointing thing about the Avenger, is you can't store regular cars in there. I don't understand. Like, I understand not letting us customize them in there, but come on, at least let us transport like the regular vehicles. But one thing that I will give everybody, an amazing tip for the Avenger, and this is another from my tips and tricks video, the Avenger, anytime you have a wanted level and you spawn the Avenger and you go to it, you will lose that wanted level. So here I have 5 stars. All I need to do, which is simple, all I need to do is just get inside the Avenger. Just get inside it, and I just need to wait a few seconds, load into the Avenger, load it in, just go right back out. And no cops. So whenever you guys have a lesser cooldown, you can just run to this and go into your Avenger, and you'll instantly lose the cops. The Avenger also has a VTOL mode, which means in addition to hovering, it can also fly, and it does fly at a decent speed. It definitely flies faster than the Bombushka and the Titan. It doesn't fly extremely fast, but flies at a decent speed. And here we're testing the bombs on the highway. Nothing special, the same kinds of bombs that we had in the Smuggler's Run planes, but it is a nice addition. It's better than not having bombs. One other thing that I don't like is that in addition to these blades making it harder to see in front of you while flying, you can't land in flight mode. You can only land in hover mode, which makes it very disappointing. And whenever you try to land in flight mode with the blades, they'll tear up the ground and you automatically put into hover mode. And with the Avenger services, I wanted to mention additionally that you guys can throw anybody out of the Avenger that you want. So whenever you're flying and you hit empty hold or empty cockpit, you can actually kick everybody out. So it's kind of funny in a way, but it's also kind of messed up because you're throwing everybody out. And in this case, I threw the pilot out and I landed and this thing is still down. So if you ever get invited by a random to an Avenger, not a friend, be careful because they might try to throw you out while they're flying low to kill everybody for lols. So just be well aware of that. Which brings me finally to my damage test. This is the strongest air vehicle in the game. 2 missiles, 3 missiles, 4 missiles, 5 missiles, 6 missiles, 7 missiles, 8 missiles, 9 missiles, 10 missiles. That's right, that's how much is taken. I actually have to buy more ammo right now. 11 missiles, 12 missiles, 13 missiles, 14 missiles, 15 missiles, 16 missiles, 17, 18, 19, 20, and I still have to buy more ammo. That's insane. 21, 22. So at 22, it was pretty much done there. 21, 22 is the range. Insane amount of damage it can take. And here we have our pros. This is the strongest air vehicle in the game, taking between 21 and 22 missiles. So if you ever see anybody attacking one of these, get out of the area because you're not going to be able to shoot it down in time. It can switch between turrets, something the Mobile Operations Center couldn't. It can carry as much people as invited, so there really isn't any limit on it, as many people as are invited. It can transport special vehicles. It can eliminate wanted levels if you go inside it. It has an autopilot mode, and it serves all the functions of an air mobile operations center. And here we have our cons. The most disappointing thing about this helicopter, in my opinion, is that you can't transport regular vehicles. I don't understand why. That would make this thing so much cooler, because people have been always asking for an air vehicle that could transport cars. We finally get it with this partially, but why can't we transport cars? I understand not being able to customize them inside, only the special vehicles can be customized, but come on, at least let us transport them. I don't understand why. If you have the vehicle workshop, why you can't do that. And you can't land in flight mode. So you can't land this helicopter. You can't land this helicopter in flight mode, which makes it kind of disappointing that every time you have to go into hover mode in order to land. The blades block your view in flight. It's kind of an annoying feature. You can deal with it, but if you fly this helicopter long enough, you're going to notice exactly what I'm talking about. The blades block your view, and it does get annoying. And lastly, here we have an annoying cockpit glitch. This problem can be fixed. It can be disappeared from this list as soon as Rockstar fixes this glitch. But basically, you go to the cockpit, and sometimes this glitch happens where instead of going to the cockpit, you get just get thrown out of the plane. It's happened to me 2 times already, and I hope that they get rid of it because it's going to make it annoying. To avoid this problem, just stay high in the air so you don't splatter when you fall to the ground if it ever happens to you. But I guess that's my video right there for the Avenger. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be reviewing the other vehicles soon, so make sure you guys take a look at that. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.